Thank you, everybody, for joining us back here at Tego Cyber's channel. We're sitting here again with Shannon. We wanted to touch on some recent events in the cybersecurity industry, talking about large companies like Microsoft acquiring a lot of cybersecurity companies. Shannon, can you tell us why this is happening, or just give us your insight and why?
Hi, Michael. So cybersecurity has always been full of a lot of merger and acquisition or M&A activity, and we're just seeing that continue, almost a consolidation of cybersecurity companies within like these larger mega organizations like Google and Microsoft, as well as Google has been purchasing a lot of companies lately. But I think it's just more about, strategic offerings for particularly for Microsoft and Google of, being almost a one-stop shop for organizations' needs, whether it be, for multi-factor authentication or, encryption, threat intelligence, remediation and response, because as we see as well, one of the challenges with cybersecurity is the, skills gap, not having enough people to fill the seats within organizations. So, having all these different, specific types of cybersecurity under one company, I think just allows them to have a more complete offering for their customers.
Yeah, fair enough. And you mentioned skill gap. A lot of people wouldn't even know what exactly they would need, and having it all in one place would help out significantly, I am sure.
Exactly. And then another thing, if you think about it, as you work with a technology company, they become kind of your trusted partner for everything. So you would go to them as a customer possibly and say, hey, I need this particular solution. Does your company offer it, or do you have any recommendations? And probably as these organizations see, hey, a lot of people are asking for this specific technology, maybe we should go look for purchasing a company that has that so we can have that offering ourselves instead of sending business elsewhere.
Yeah, and the other side of this is acquiring these will definitely pay off over time. As right now, the future that people have talked about this industry being recession proof or so on, but essentially the gist of it is it needs to grow. We need
Mhm.
more and more of this stuff happening, and without
Yeah.
it, basically
No,
we don't even have
absolutely.
enough right now. As we had talked about previously, there's cybersecurity workers quitting and everything. I'd say it's definitely needs a good rally of people pushing resources into cybersecurity worldwide
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah, so I mean, even if we do go into a recession and the economy is bad, unfortunately for organizations, the cyber attacks are not going to stop. And we saw that a bit through the pandemic. I mean, we had an exponential rise in cyber attacks, whether it be, ransomware or phishing attacks against organizations through the pandemic. So it will just, I think the job will just actually get harder for those within cybersecurity through the recession.
Yeah, agreed. But I guess you could say that at the very least, the people working in the more shadowy organizations, they are recession proof, so to speak. Then they're the
Uh,
ones.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, and like we've talked about before, they really are run like modern mafias. They're reinvesting their ill-gained profits back into the organization. We talked even about they have employee of the month and benefits programs and stuff like that. So these really, I mean, we talk about these shadowy organizations, but they're really criminal enterprises. They're like a big corporation who just happens to do really bad things.
Yeah, fair enough. I will always remember I was talking to someone about like once paying a ransom and everything, the customer service to get your things back online is amazing. Like they do a great job, five
Yeah,
stars.
they have the chats and customer service and stuff like that. You can, unfortunately, we found as well. There's all sorts of reports you can negotiate, how much you pay and stuff like that. Ask for extensions of time. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it's quite interesting, and we could probably talk hours for all the
for sure.
craziness that goes on.
Perfect. Well, Shannon, again, thank you for coming on and sharing your insight into recent industry developments. And thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned for more coming soon. Shannon, have a wonderful day.
Thanks, you too, Michael.